Okay, so here we go. Wounded wolf, badly wounded. This looks like a wolf. It seems to have somehow wandered into town. Its fur is matted with blood. An animal, it's not a wolf. It's a druid, badly wounded. I'm a druid too. How come I didn't get to notice this? Does this discussion not change at all for the fact that I'm a druid? I will see. Thank you for allowing me to treat this one. Why would I not allow you to treat... Oh, good grief. The blood is so thick I can barely make out the wounds. Are you from the Circle? The Circle of the Mare, yes. This is from the lands we tend. This is far from the lands we tend. How did you come to be wounded? It is far. It is not far from my lands. I am a messenger only from the Circle of Swords of Neverwinter Wood. There is a missing knot in my dialogue box, because Neverwinter Wood isn't more than a day or two away from Neverwinter. Anyway, I was sent to find one of the Circle of the Mare. How did you come to be here? How did you come to be here? I picked up your scent, the scent of Maiden's Glade outside of these city walls, and against my instincts I tried to come and find you. In my animal form I was wounded by the city guards and left here. I barely had the will to heal my own wounds or even shift out of this form left any longer. Apparently you didn't have any of that will left because you're still wounded and you're still in that form. Kitty! Kitty, kitty, kitty! Hi, kitty! Yes, kitties do that to me. Or even shift out of this form left any longer. Okay. It is a strange thing. But as we come closer to the mare, it becomes more and more difficult to shift from beast to human and back again. I haven't had this problem, but I don't use wild shaping very often. Is it the shape-shifting? Is it tied to the troubles in the land? I do not know, but I fear so. And if that is true, whatever comes from the mare, it comes from Neverwinter Wood as well. It was thought the Circle of the Mare would know more of what strikes at us. I had hoped to find Vashni or NwN of the Mare, but you are the only one I've been able to find. We found another in Maiden's Glade, Khalil, and he said that the Circle of Mare was lost. You would know it to be true or not. How is it you do not know the fate of your circle? I have been away for some time, and by speaking with the elders, it has been over a year since we were in the same place, and, well, this dialogue box has grammar problems as well. They're not quite as obvious. It just is a very awkward bit of dialogue. As for the troubles in the land, we suspect may be tied to this one I am traveling with. This is another druid. These shards I'm carrying. Shards, but I fail to see how one could affect the other. But I am not one of the elders of our circle. I will keep hunting for others of the mare as ordered. Know that the druids of Neverwinter Wood have been forced to retreat slowly from their tended lands. If you would speak to them, travel to the Skymere and use its powers to contact them. Unless something has happened, you should be able to reach them. We will go there. Before you go, can you make your way safely from the city? Yes, I can, and your concern is welcome. Thank you for saving me, Elanee of the Mare, and the one you travel with. With my wounds tended, I may continue my journey far from the city. Farewell, and travel to the Skymere. Tell the elders of the circle what you know. Why is Kerrigan's head stuck in the wall? Scaring the hell out of somebody. Okay. Okay. Oh, what is my AC right now? 20. Let me see if I can find something a little bit better, more druidic. Show me what you have for sale. Hide armor. 3. My dexterity is +1, so that'd be 4. +1 is 5. That'd be 7. I would lose 7 points to go to hide. Chainmail is 40 pounds. How heavy is the hide? 25 pounds. It might be worth it for the weight reduction. I'm having a little bit of an issue with that right now.
Could you pile a little more stuff on me?
Oh, be quiet. I'll give that.
Everyone, follow me!
No. Wear it.
Yeah?
I'm listening. Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
What about stag helmet? Yes, I know I'm supposed to be going... There we go! You look much more druidic.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't change her outfit.
Yes. Sure.
Sure. Studded leather +1. It's pretty much the same as hide, except it allows more.
Could you pile a little more stuff on me?
Oh. Yay! It's a little bit lighter. Okay.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
Could you pile? Sure.
The whole not really all that druidic was bothering me. Chainmail +1, you're getting distilled. Faint earth essence. Okay.
How can I help? Yes?
Okay. I've got a little bit less AC. Bark skin takes care of quite a bit of that. Speaking of which, we will cast bark skin before we go into Hagen's shop. It's a little bit metagaming, but yeah. We've been told to expect trouble, so we'll go in expecting trouble. Look at things that last 10 minutes per level on Jagged Tooth, 1 hour per level on Stone Skin. Ew.
It's Oswald Dia. Apio Nova. Yes. Apio Nova. Yes?
60 seconds per level, 10 minutes per level.
Apio Nova.
Did I just cast that on myself? 1 minute per level.
Apio Nova.
Okay, here we go. Had a small crash, I think, because Java wanted to update. But, we are now ready to do this. We've got some long duration spells cast. Well met. Is there something I can help you with? Is the owner of the shop in? That would be my father, and yes, he's here. Might I ask what you wish to speak about, and why you look like you're made of stone? Oh, we're expecting trouble, so I was under the impression that I was here to help you. Interesting. Didn't you barkskin yourself, Elanee? You're with the City Watch then, and to think we'd been fearful that the concerns of a few merchants would be considered beneath your concern, and that is another problematic grammar structure, because most people don't really talk like that. Concern and repeating words like that so often. It's good to know that the Watch considers threats to one's livelihood a sufficient reason for an investigation. It always sounds awkward when you do that. It's good to know our efforts are so appreciated. Of course, the City Watch are bastions of law and shining examples for us poor, helpless citizens. Please wait here while I fetch my father. He will be happy to know that his pleas have been answered. City Watch has honored us with their presence, Father. Perhaps the celebration is in order. Be silent, Risa. They are here now and they need to help. Thank you for responding. Forgive my daughter. She has yet to learn patience. Well, she's definitely a charmer. And why are you looking like you're made out of wood? You're made out of wood. And are your animals' teeth? Is that a dinosaur? I'd be wanting protection too, as well, if there were more of your kind running loose in this city. Speaking of which, there's a dinosaur behind us. There's a dinosaur behind you. Is there supposed to be a dinosaur behind you? Yes, there's supposed to be a dinosaur behind us. Okay, so what can I do for you? Oh, okay. Tribute for what? For the services he's been providing. You listen to Caleb's goons, and you think the only reason the entire docks haven't burned down is because of their efforts. Well, I've refused to pay. Okay, don't worry, I won't let anything happen to you or your shop. Thank you. I'm not asking for much, I'd just like to run a clean business. Risa, I want you to go home where it's safe until it's all over. I'm not leaving you here alone, Papa. I want to help if Caleb sends more men. No, and that's final. You will go home and stay there until I tell you otherwise. The City Watch is here to protect me now. Yes, Papa, but if anything happens, I want to let the Watch handle it. Do you promise that you will stay out of it? Yes, Papa. Will you stay out of it? Yes, you have my word. And she's already gone. Oh, and magically appearing thugs. That didn't take long at all. And they're pushing Elanee and Kelgar. Ooh, they're pushing Kelgar. That's a mistake. Let's see how many he kills. I'll bet he kills at least this one. And maybe this one. Caleb didn't like your answer, merchant. You will pay him the tribute or things will get unpleasant here pretty soon. I will not be bullied. Caleb has my answer. I owe him nothing. Wrong answer, old man. Maybe a few broken bones will change your mind. Where's your daughter? Sent her away, did you? Not smart at all. We can find her. Only if you're alive. Look, the merchant thinks the City Watch can help. I thought wisdom came with age, old man. I'm more trouble than you think. I'd walk away from this if I were you. You watchmen barely know which end of that sword to stick into someone. Boys, the City Watch is getting uppity again. Time to bring them down a bit. Well, that... And that was Kelgar for 3. And I think the Watch is here to... I think a reward is in order. I should have known the Watch is little better than the criminals you're paid to pursue. A lot of you are just as corrupt. In the future, perhaps I should pay mercenaries. At least I know they're loyal to something. Here, take the gold I was to have paid Caleb with. Did that give me any chaotic? Yes! It gave me some chaotic! Which... When did I get law? When did I pick up law? Aw, because it hasn't changed. I was acting like a bitch for no particular reason. Arrgh. That's annoying. For no benefit, I acted like a bitch. Okay. What is my... Diplomacy is 8. Bluff is 0. Intimidate is 1. Yeah. We're not going to get much done with diplomacy on this character. Let's see if we can talk to, Did I set the timer? No, I did not. So, we will set that at 11 minutes, because I think that takes about... probably took more than 4 minutes, but still. We'll find out later. When my timer goes off, and I check the time, and I stop the fraps, and I check how much time this is. On the other hand, I'll probably be running over anyway. I understand you were able to keep Hagen from harm. Good work. Perhaps the people of Neverwinter will have more confidence in the Watch and stand up to these criminals. On the other hand, maybe not, because I was a bitch. And demanded money. There was a name mentioned. Caleb. Apparently he was behind the threats? Caleb. Watch knows him well. I've been looking for an excuse to bring him in. Moved on to extortion, has he? What are you waiting for then? Do you know where he's holed up? We do. I can send some men over to deal with him. No. Let them rest. The sweep was rougher than we anticipated. I'll take care of Caleb. Oh, that I have no doubt. Very well. The lieutenant can give you his location. I want you to put a stop to Caleb's activities. He usually spends his time in an alley south of here. I'll show you the location on your map. Be wary. He's not the brightest Moira's gang, but he can be brutal. Okay. Am I still... Damage reduction. Yeah, that's what Stone Skin does. Damage reduction. And it will absorb 70 points of damage before it goes away. Or 7 hours. Stay on for 7 hours. Interestingly enough, Nishka looks like she has lost her bark skin. By the way, after the crash, I went through this stuff again, and I got Nishka a new set of armor that gives her an extra +3 versus chaotic or evil opponents. It's just as good as the studded leather armor of loyalty she had before. Doesn't give her immunity to mind controlling things, but I didn't.
Yeah.
But I kept that. See, it's right here.
Yes?
Nishka. Okay, that's one. Why are you still wearing chainmail? Didn't I give you...
I'm listening.
Yes, I did. Huh. Winged helmet doesn't really affect you at all.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Okay.
Yes?
We are here now. What are you looking at, Hound? The watch isn't welcome here, so get out. It'll be your bones breaking if you don't come quietly with me. You've got a lot to learn if you think you can just come and try to arrest me. Why don't you be a good little watchman and go back to chasing down stray dogs or something? You know, I've never succeeded in in getting him to come in alive. Besides, you got any proof that I've done anything? I've been here all day. I know. The City Watch will arrest whomever it deems a danger to the city. Danger? I'm bringing order to this district, more order than you watchmen can. You're just making this harder on yourself. You're coming with me now. Then I guess today's your last day on the job. Come on, boys. Let's show this watchman who's in charge around here. Where's Kerrigan? Oh, here comes the dinosaur. I think everybody will be dead by the time Kerrigan gets to us. Nope, I was wrong. There goes Caleb. And you were letting that dinosaur just chew on you. Chew, 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 chew. Okay, as you can see, my gold is somewhat low because I spent money on magical armor. Not just any magical armor. Named magical armor. It costs 17,000 gold. Benzo's Luck. Has an interesting story, by the way. This item is named for Benzo's Tale, a halfling favorite told to children leaving home. Ridiculed for his size, foolish Benzo tried to show off by challenging the largest dragon that he could find. He was squashed so flat that several suits of armor were cut from his original. While obviously untrue, would-be adventurers hearing this story tend to choose opponents carefully, especially after receiving a suit of Benzo's Luck as a farewell gift. So yeah, +1 AC, +3 versus chaotic, +3 versus evil. It's pretty cool. The reason why it doesn't, she has 24 AC. Why does she have 24 AC? I'm guessing they have bark skin still. It's just not appearing for some reason. Very odd. Kitty! Hey, I'm a druid. I can talk to kitties. Hey, kitty, do you want to be friends with Kurgan? I guess you don't want to be friends with Kurgan. And still stone-skinned. You bring good news, I hope. We could certainly use more. Oh, Caleb's dead. It's over. Do you have any new orders for me? Dead, is he? Shame. If he was working with Moira, he'd have some interesting thing to tell us. Well, he deserved no better. Perhaps the information Caleb could have given us may have been most useful. However, what's done is done and cannot be changed. You did well. We now have the opportunity to put a serious dent in Moira's activities and bring order back to this district. Unstable as he was, however, Caleb still had some control over crime in this part of the docks. Without him, I'm wagering his thugs are now divided and fighting over control of the docks. I want you to deal with it, keep the peace. The district will see that the City Watch is here to serve. Why do I feel like a big target is about to be painted on me? Our sweep through the North Docks wasn't as effective as we would have liked, but it did reveal the amount of control that Moira's gang has over the district. And that amount of control is fairly substantial. Even though Moira's an idiot, she is an intelligent idiot that plans well, and her idiocy is at a different level. There's no idiot like a smart idiot. Smart idiots are just the most dangerous kind of idiot of all. Our sweep through the North Docks wasn't as effective as we would have liked. It has also revealed the extent of the corruption that has spread through the Watch. Many of our men returned to report either they had been ambushed, or more disturbingly, that they found only law-abiding citizens. I want you to perform a similar sweep through this area of the docks. Apprehend any and all members of Moira's or anyone else's gang that you run across. I also want you to check in at our guard post. Captain Elanee has given me strict orders, Marshal. I am not to press the issue with our watchmen at this time. We are short-handed as it is, and cannot afford to have men leaving us for Moira's employ. Oh well, if I'm dealing with them, they won't be leaving they won't be appearing in anybody's employ. She also charged us with cleaning up the district, and I mean to do just that. Corruption within the Watch certainly encourages the criminal activity. He's right. It also is bad for morale. Why do you want me to visit? Okay, to visit. What's the rush? Only you, myself, and Lieutenant Rowe know about this sweep. We have the advantage at the moment. So sweeps are done by groups of 4 people? Wow, that's a whole lot of sweeping. No, it isn't. If we wait on this, Moira will have time to prepare and we'll encounter the same thing as we did with Northern Sweep. I understand. Sweep through the docks, inspect each guard post. Arrest those involved in illegal activities. Moira won't find any allies amongst the City Watch if I have any say about it. I understand Captain Berlina's concerns, Lieutenant. However, we must purge the criminal elements from our own ranks before we can effectively clean up the district. Very well. You have your orders. Report back when the sweep is complete. And I have about a minute left. So I am going... a minute and a half, really. I'm going to save. Da-doom. Legnar. Sweeping. Give me a broom. And I'm going to stop this perhaps now, or maybe a little bit early, maybe a little bit late, depending on how long the bit Hagen's was. Usually I'm starting a new video about now anyway. And stop.